Okay, so circumference of a circle, cut it open. It ends up being a rectangle. The formula for a rectangle is base times height. But instead of doing base times height, I can use the circumference of a circle, 2 pi r, because that circle wraps around the edge of that rectangle. So there are a couple of steps right here. If I want to do the lateral area of a cylinder, right? What I know is that's the rectangle. That's like your soup can, correct? Okay? So if I take the label off of a soup can, that gives me the rectangle. And the formula is 2 pi RH. Wait a minute. 2 pi r, what's that the formula for? Circumference, right? So if I'm looking at yesterday's formula, the big P times the H, this right here is the big P, isn't it? Because that's the edge of a circle. We just don't call it perimeter, so we can't put a big P there. Okay? And then if I have the net of a cylinder, and this is the lateral area, what would I have to do to find the total? Find the circles. How many circles? 2. Okay? So I would need to find the area of 2 circles to find the total. And the formula would be 2 pi RH. Just like yesterday, this is your lateral surface area, right? Isn't that where we got it from right here? And what's pi r squared? Area of what? That's the area of a circle. Isn't that just your big B from yesterday? Why is there 2 of them? Why is there a 2 right here?
Because there's 2.
Because there's 2 circles. Okay? So I'm going to give you just about a minute, and I want you to try number 1 and number 2. I'm going to give you about 1 minute, and I want you to try number 1 and number 2. Okay, so on these, here's all the work. If I find the 2 pi r squared pi r h, that's your lateral. So that's just the rectangle around it. So my radius is 4, my height is 12. Remember here they're asking for lateral and total. So the lateral is this part right here. Then I can just keep on working. I don't have to work 2 separate problems. So it's 2 pi 4 squared. So when I add them all up together, my final answer would be 402.12. And then over here, we have our formula there. We have our formula right here. My radius, remember this is the diameter, so I have to cut that in half, make that a 6. Okay, so my radius is 6 and my height is 4. Remember the 4 is the line that connects the 2 bases. So this is my lateral right here, 150.8. And then over here, 2 pi r squared, my radius is 6. So I would get 226.19. When I add them up with my lateral, I get the answer of 376.99. So, all right, so in this next one, it asks for surface area. So is it asking for total or lateral?
Lateral. Total. It's asking for total because it says surface area.
It's always total. If it wants lateral, it has to tell you lateral, or it has to say something like it doesn't have a top. Okay, so on this one we're finding total, so it's 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. What's my radius?
7.
And what's my height? 5. Okay, so 2 pi 7 times 5 is 219.91, and then 2 pi 7 squared is 307.88. 527.79. Great job.
We're driving 0.80.
Okay,
I'll just
that's fine. That would be okay. Okay, one more. Okay, last one. So the drinking class. One. Okay, so on this last one, are we finding the total surface area? What do you mean no? Why not?
Because the glass is open.
So what do I have to do to change the formula? Okay, is this a good example of a cup?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so do I need the lateral surface area? Isn't that where you hold the cup?
Yeah.
Right? So on this formula, I still need this part because that's your lateral.
Yeah.
Just need one of the other.
And you don't want like the water hose, so you gotta have the bottom too, so you gotta have the surface.
So what does this stand for right here?
The base.
Area of a circle. Do I want two of them?
No, I want.
Okay, so just get rid of the two.
Yes.
So in this one, it's 2 pi. What's my radius? 1.5, and my height is 7 plus pi 1.5
Square.
squared. Let's finish.
That's finished before we go. We're not going that way.
So 65.97. Hey. And this would be 7.07.
Yep. And then we have it together.
You get 73.04.